Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning LaLa. And on Thought Thursday, there's nothing more impactful than the films that we watch all the time. We have Robbie Jones in the house and the newest thriller, American Dreamer, with Jim Gaffigan and some big names. Congratulations. It just came out this last week, right?
Yes, thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell the audience a little bit about the synopsis.
Well, the movie is about a rideshare driver who's very down on his luck, having some real tough times financially and personally, and to make a little extra cash, he starts chauffeuring around a low-level drug dealer. And by the end of the night, he's decided to ransom this drug dealer's son that he decides to kidnap, and it goes horribly wrong. So, yeah, it's pretty dark, a dark drama for Jim and myself.
Tell us a bit about your character, though, specifically.
My character's name is Maz. He is the low-level drug dealer. He's basically just a father trying to provide for his son, sort of a bit of a victim of his circumstances, and runs into this guy who's been chauffeuring him around, who gets this crazy idea and ends up kidnapping his son and chauffeuring him around to try to find the person who kidnapped his son, but he doesn't know that he's being chauffeured around by the guy.
So I also know you're in the upcoming season 2, Titans.
Yes.
Everybody's talking about that. What is it specifically about the roles that you're choosing that really appeal to you?
Well, yeah, actually, I just try to find things that I really can sink my teeth into, things that move people, and stuff that I really respond to personally. Like with American Dreamer, this seemed like a really good opportunity to do something that was really far away from myself. I mean, I'm nothing like this guy.
No, your happiness is just like contagious.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be smiling. I'm like, you are not a kidnapper.
No, I've never dealt a drug in my life. That's a good thing. And this other character on Titans is just something different. He's an alien, and he has green eyes, and he does a lot of crazy things. He has powers and stuff. So it was just something fun to do, and something I really gravitated
If you could have
to.
a power, what would it be?
Oh man, don't ask me that.
Yeah.
I think I would be invisible and fly.
Oh, wow. Love that. Yeah. Double up. Yeah.
So talk a little bit about Inner Circle and, what's your upbringing? Where did you come from? Where did you get this great mindset that's having you have all the success?
I'm from Sacramento, California, and
That explains it all.
Yeah, no, California guy through and through, and went to college at UC Berkeley. So I'm just California born and bred. Yeah.
And what kind of inner circle have you surrounded yourself with to land you into this success in life?
Wow, inner circle. I have a few people that I have a guy who I was raised with, like a brother of mine. He was born the day before me, and we've been best friends my whole life, and then a couple of cousins. So I just really keep my circle pretty tight. Yeah. And my wife now, and I have a little daughter, so it's pretty simple for me. Close friends and family, and I got a little one to raise now, so it's been great.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a little one.
17 months.
17 months. Wow, really little.
Walking, talking, doing sign language, a little bit of everything now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what would you say has been the most important thing you've learned in your entire journey in this, sort of both personally and professionally that's led you both to success and happiness?
You know what? The number one thing is to keep God first in everything that I do, honestly. For me, it's been all about that. I know that He has my best in my future, and I've really been trusting God with my whole career, and He hasn't led me astray yet. So
It's a good inner circle.
Yes, exactly. You may just need one
family,
for the inner
God,
circle there.
you know
You're
what I
good.
mean?
Yeah.
So I have to ask the question, I think that obviously there's a lot of African Americans that get a little annoyed of the typecasting of a Black person, right?
Sure.
So was that any consideration of taking on this role, and like what roles do you aspire for or want to write out, or what's there in that conversation for you?
Absolutely. With this role in particular, this role could have very easily been this very kind of one-dimensional role where you see this guy as a stereotype. But the film was actually written to be a social commentary on white privilege in America today and how disenfranchised minority groups are negatively affected. So this movie really has a deeper message to it, but on the surface it could seem very surfacey. So
Right. Yeah, we got you going.
yeah.
Some
So
of the best kinds of movies because they're both entertaining, but they also allow you to receive something deeper and more meaningful.
exactly.
Time.
Yeah. Hopefully people can connect to that because that's what the movie was all about. And on the surface it's a very dark kind of a thriller type movie. But if you watch the movie and you see it for what it is, I think people will really get the message that's behind
And
it.
what can you tell us about Fantasy Island?
Whoa, Fantasy Island. That was a fun one. I shot that out in Fiji. It's coming out next year. Michael Pena, Maggie Q, a few others. Brought to you by Blumhouse, the same people who brought you Get Out. And it was a heck of a ride out there. It's a bit of a thriller. It's based on the series from the 80s but it's kind of turned on his ear with a bit of a thriller, chiller kind of vibe,
As
of course,
Blumhouse
as
would.
Blumhouse would do. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how that comes together.
Well, we're looking forward to continuing to watch your journey. Please tell everyone where they can find and follow you.
Robbie Jones online on Instagram and D Robbie Jones on Twitter.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Great work.
Yeah, thank you.
Stay tuned.
Congrats.
We're back with more on Good Morning, LaLa.
Thanks a lot.